see a lot of people drinking tonight. That's always fun. When you're drinking up, you start coming to all kinds of realizations. Like the fact that alcohol is an old-timey ship captain. You know, scraggly beard, big scar down the side of his face, talks in a raspy, gristle voice. Now I hear what a lot of you are thinking. How could an inanimate beverage possibly have the skills to survive in the seafaring business? I mean, I know merchant shipping isn't exactly a growth industry, but surely they could be better than strapping an eye patch to a bottle of Old Crow and just seeing what happens. And you'd be right. Alcohol isn't actually a captain. He just watched Jaws a bunch of times and thought that Quint was really cool, so he decided to run around in one of those sideways taco hats yelling at the other Denny's bakers about jib lines and bringing up the main sails. Now that's a really important distinction, because normal, healthy people have no problem seeing through alcohol's bullshit. They have a whole team of highly trained security, so when alcohol comes aboard trying to get everyone to run naked through the McDonald's drive-thru, it's just a nice little break from the monotony. The problem is that my control room is staffed by morons. There's just a bunch of stressed out, overworked wage slaves running around with that look that restaurant workers get when the manager's got to give a speech at the start of the shift. I mean, it's a miracle they even managed to keep the banged up, dilapidated barge that is my life afloat in the first place. You see, the SS Pat Jenkinson is absolutely no security. So alcohol can just walk right into the control room, barking crazy orders at people, and they're dumb enough to actually listen to them. These be dangerous waters, he says. Because alcohol talks like in a pirate voice, even though he's dressed like a World War II admiral, but he does it with so much conviction that no one has the balls to call him out on it. The first mate brain. Raise the confidence and lower the impulse control. Bowels, man the torpedoes. I have a feeling we'll be dining on Taco Bell this evening. My brain is just sitting there like, dude, impulse control is already in the red. Like, we're struggling as it is over here to keep him from headbutting strangers and eating things he finds in the street. And confidence? With this asshole? I mean, this man should not be confident about, like, anything in his life. Never mind the idea that he can totally do a sweet kickflip, even though he's pounded down 5 Four Locos and has never ridden a skateboard before. And alcohol just yells out, I said raise the confidence and lower the impulse control. Lower it, cut power to motor coordination. Everyone just follows along because it's too awkward to make a scene. So now it's 20 minutes later and the ship somehow hit an iceberg despite the fact that it's only made it 50 feet from the harbor. And alcohol's climbed up on the mast, he's waving a flag that no one remembers him walking in with, singing in a terrible Irish accent. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. And is alcohol ever around the next morning? Of course not. He's camped out with all the winos outside the liquor store and all the cokeheads still going from last night. So now you gotta be the one to explain the whole taking a dump in the back of a cop car business to the judge by yourself. Have you ever gotten home with one of your favorite foods and then sat down in front of the TV and just as you sink your teeth into that first bite, something fucked up comes on? You're so wrapped up in the deliciousness of it all that it just seems perfectly okay? Like, God, this burger is amazing. And earlier today, jihadist rebels stormed the city of... They proceeded to slaughter the democratically elected parliament with machetes and farming implements. Good for them. So I never feel more like an anime hero at the climax of this big fight than when I get my fitted sheets around the far corner of my mattress. You know, the corner that's sandwiched between both walls, which just so happens to be the one that always comes undone at night. Then you gotta do that move where you lean into it and grab the far corner like, come in, have some, sure. So my dreams are a goddamn mess. Now normally that's not a huge problem since I'm like fucked up regular shit. Fucked up dreams at least have the decency not to hang around after you've stumbled back into the waking world. And every once in a while I'll wake up with an erection and a vague memory of the person I was just ferociously banging like 5 seconds ago. I'll try and see if I can put all the pieces together, maybe make something happen. And everything's all, oh yeah, chick from my high school geometry class name and never bothered flying. That's it right there, baby. No, baby, you're doing great. I'm just noticing some things at all. I'm not trying to be judgmental here, but whose idea was it to do this in my childhood pediatrician's office again? Look, I never say no. I guess I'm just I'm just confused with what I'm supposed to be doing with all these yard gnomes. Is that Charles Barkley standing in the corner? Right there, yeah, the 6'6" power forward standing by the 3-foot fight. It's like it's an episode of Scooby fucking Doo. Who else would I be talking about? So I'm not gonna go out. See, let's move. Matter of fact, let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you.